Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. I had a super powerful workshop this morning in my Worthiness Warrior Clubs where we wrote a love letter to ourselves. And this is something I've actually been doing for 7 years. I've been talking about it, teaching on it, and it was actually the original way that I got into coaching, got into speaking, got into facilitating was from this exercise. I wanted to share a little bit about how I came up with it, why I came up with it, and why it's so powerful. And then I wanted to read my love letter to you. So when I was 22, 23, like when I graduated from college, my parents were going through a divorce, and it really turned my whole world upside down. And I started questioning love. I started questioning if love existed. Where did it go? How do you make love stay? And is there anything such as unconditional love? And I decided that I didn't think so. I didn't think that that love actually existed and true love actually existed. But I decided at 22, 23 that I was way too young to be so cynical. And so instead of being cynical, I decided to question. I decided to question my beliefs. I decided to question society. I decided to question other people. And so I started interviewing people who were married, single, widowed, happily married, divorced, unhappily married. I started reading books and articles and really started studying. And what I found was the people who were happiest in life, which is, I think, a goal that we all have, the ones that were most at peace, and the ones who were most successful in life, both in their relationships monetarily and for their life satisfaction and quality of life, all had one thing in common. They all had self-love. They all knew that they were whole and complete on their own, and that the other person was just a bonus. That other person was a result from how they felt about themselves and a reflection of how they felt about themselves. And there weren't that many people out there that felt this way. But I wanted to feel this way. I wanted to bring this into my life and into others' lives. And so I decided that, I started questioning this. And there was one day where I was laying in bed and I was crying. And I was really depressed and really anxious. And I thought to myself, I just wish someone would write me a love letter. I don't care who. I just wish someone would write me a love letter telling me that they love me, why they love me, and that their love isn't going anywhere. And a couple minutes, maybe instantaneously after this, I was lying in bed and I was crying and I thought that. And then all of a sudden I had this message come crashing down from the universe, and it said, Jilly, write yourself a love letter. It's the only love that isn't going anywhere. That's the only person through love that truly matters. And until your love is good enough, no one else's love is going to be good enough. So it's time to offer this to yourself. So write yourself a love letter. And I'm not kidding you guys, instantaneously, I stopped crying, I wiped my tears off my face, and I sat down and I wrote myself a love letter. And I've written myself a love letter anywhere between a couple times a year to every month to every week, depending on what I need to hear. And I wrote it from a place of, what did I want to hear? What did I wish that someone else would tell me? And how can I show up for myself in that way? And growing up, we get all these programming and all these beliefs bombarded on us, right? From media, from movies, from books, from relationships that were modeled for us, right? And I grew up on the Disney Channel, and we're taught that love is supposed to look one way, that love is finite, it happens with one other person, and that it can come and it can go, but it's supposed to happen with one other person, but it is hard to make stay, and love is hard. And that's what I believe love to be. Love is hard, and it doesn't stay. It's unpredictable. It comes and goes. And I realized that just like as humans, right, we all need a different diet. We all need a different amount of sleep. We all need different medications. We all need so many different things because we are all so different. So why would our love be any different? Why would we all need the same type of love? Why would we all want the same type of love? Right? Which is why relationships don't work out. We all need different things, but our needs have to meet, our values have to meet, and we have to have shared interests and all of these things, and it takes more than love to make it work. And so I wanted to go and really inspire other people to question love and what does love mean to them? What does self-love mean to them? What does self-love look like in your life for yourself, not based on anyone else, but based on you and what you're needing? So this love letter could be a letter, it could be a poem, it could be a song, it could be a piece of art, it could be a symbol. Some people have pieces of jewelry that they're a complete symbolism of what their love means to them. And I started collecting these love letters from all over the world, from all different people, all different places, all different cultures and ages, from 7 years old into their 70s. And I started compiling a book full of self-love letters. And my goal is to get to 100 love letters, and I'm going to publish that book, and it's going to be half love letters, half workbook, and then I'm going to use a good portion of the proceeds to support women empowerment organizations and serve and support underrepresented and underserved communities in the Black and people of color communities. So I held a love letter writing workshop for my Worthiness Warrior Club today. I will be holding more of them, and I have some other things coming up too. But I wanted to share this whole idea with you and challenge you of looking at your love, looking at your relationships, whether you're in one or not, whether you're happy or not, and see, does it actually align? And do I know what love means to me? Do I know what love looks like to me? What do I know what self-love means to me? And do I have it? And then I challenge you, I ask you to write a love letter to yourself from the perspective, if you're having a hard time thinking about it, from the perspective of what do you wish someone else would say to you? So I just wrote another one this morning. Like I said, I have written many, but this is what I needed to hear at the point in my life today. This is real, this is raw, this is vulnerable, this is unedited, this is first draft, but I thought that maybe someone out there in you, someone in your life could use this. And so I wanted to offer this to you. Dear me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I haven't seen you for, all the times I haven't listened to you, for all the harm I've done to you, how I haven't honored you. Your resilience is so beautiful and your beauty radiates out of you. Your light is contagious. I look at you and I'm in awe. I'm in awe of how you show up, who you've become, what you've been through, and who you are. To say I love you is an understatement. I continue to question and invalidate you, and still you rise. I don't blame you for your doubt, your insecurity, your resentment. Of course you feel this way. Look at how I treat and talk to you. I'm sorry. I love you. I promise to learn how to honor you, value you, and love you in a way that I have yet to. We have come such a long way, and I see you for all you are and all you're not today. I celebrate how far you've come and how far you'll go. I promise to love you no matter what. I promise to love you as you are now, every day. My love is not conditional. It does not have red tape around it. I love you however you are, every minute of every day as you ride this roller coaster of life. You are worthy. I see and believe you are worthy not for who you are or what you do, but because you exist. I love you. I see you. Me. So if you need to, rewind this and listen to that again. And know that you also are worthy and deserving of someone saying this to you. And more than anyone in the world, you are worthy and deserving of saying this to yourself. So I challenge you to write this love letter. This is the first step that I took in my self-love journey, which has led to what I see and believe I'm worthy of. And has allowed me to challenge it and create a whole new perspective and a sense of purpose and life and essence because I started with this. Let this be your commitment letter. Let this be your perfection of what you want and how you want to love yourself. And let's see what happens from there. Have an amazing rest of your day. Share this with someone who needs it.